in getting justice, to get justice, but not to Wunmi, the Aloba family. And they said the interests of the family vary. There is not one. So because of that, their chamber is no longer interested, and they are here to withdraw. And they said the TV, radio, and the rest, that even the family of the deceased have continued to go up and down to TV, to television, to everywhere to go and be talking about the issue. Unfortunately, the judge said that is normal, that everybody will talk, that, because they don't have a liberty to stop other people from doing their duty, from performing their duty, that, that the court cannot stop other people from other people's profession, that if the court is doing their job, the court will definitely give their verdict, that the judge and Lagos State representative, that is the lawyer of representing Lagos State, they felt so ashamed, so bad, that the person that came to represent the chamber could say that. As a matter of fact, they just said they started this, and it's about inquest, it's about fact findings, and chamber of Falana has a name, and it shouldn't be, withdrawing from this. That it is not a good reputation for Falana chamber. I'm not quoting verbatim, but that was the expression from the judge, and the judge was like, how could Falana chamber withdraw? That it shouldn't be at this stage, that they are about to round up the inquest, but the Falana representative said they cannot cope with the name that their chamber is, the bad name their chamber is getting. Like, and for the fact that people still go to TV, social media, television to talk bad about them, dragging them and so on, that the principal, that's Femi Falana, is not happy about that, and he is withdrawing from the case and the rest. The judge said that he doesn't want Falana to withdraw because people going around saying different things that is different from what court is doing should not be the reason for Falana to withdraw. That they have the right to say that. That what they're after is working Mohbad.
Falana now want to give up, surrender, because you already know what time Mohbad.
That the social media, the media, and every people dragging, they have their right to do. That they are just doing their own while the court is doing their own. That the court cannot stop them. They just said it, the court cannot stop them. And it's the NBA lawyer that later on, when they were cross-examining, that later on said that he said, if there is anyone that probably doing something that is against the court or probably dragging the court, they can come to do the needful while the NBA will take action. But for the reason that people are going on media saying their things, should now Falana trying to back up because of that it doesn't portray Falana well. That it doesn't portray Falana well, and I think I've been able to break that news. The Falana chamber came to court to come and withdraw their participation and involvement, which the judge was not, happy about, and felt disappointed. And the Lagos State lawyer, the lawyer representing Lagos State, also felt bad about it. So please, guys, you can continue your discussion, and that is just a summary. And that's just a summary. Thank you. God bless you all. You can continue.
Okay. Panelists, comment section. I have something to say first. I want to greet you now. Nigeria, my country. Hello.
Yes, so we did. No retreat, no surrender.
Oh, my country. Hello. What Nigeria cannot do does not exist. What Nigeria cannot do does not exist. Nigeria. If Nigeria don't want something, just respect yourself.
They thought they can beat us on
even
down.
If you are very, very mighty than whoever in this world. So far you are not up to God. Nigerian will bring you down. As in, they will render you useless. So far you are not doing their will. So far you are not going the direction they want. One more time. Nigeria, my country. I hear you now.
Yes, so no retreat, no surrender. Now Fala now step down. What next?
I've heard old mom. Oh yeah, in fact. The next one is the police. They're gonna come up with their support too.
I can see the reason why Petasheri is crying up and down.
Now we'll get it.
Now in Mohbad's tongue, from fake nigga. Yeah, that bullet is strong this time around. The bullet is so strong. Is from fake nigga.
Oh my God.
This one is faster than the bullets, flying like the rockets. This bad man never rests, so he must get justice. Yes, justice for Mohbad. Justice we shall all. He will get justice. Mohbad
We are
will
on
get.
the track
That is
of
fact.
justice. That is
Even
all
if
I
Mama
know.
Mohbad like make it a cry up and down, we go get this justice. We go get them. The thing where we invest our energy for the past 6 months on top, we go get them. Yes, so all we want to know is who paying more.
Then that is how he sustained the injury, but he was unable to explain deeper before he got choked. Then, and he's not feeling comfortable. He has to sit down a while. They blow him fan. Then after everything, he decided that he can't continue with the inquest today. So they need to give him first aid. He is fasting. He is choked at the same time. So he needs some rest. That is why they have to adjourn the court. They have to adjourn the court, and they have to just give another date, which happened to be 15th of April. 15th of April is the date that the court has been adjourned to. This is the little summary, and that is the how it is narrated. When I get to a stable place, I'll be giving an insight and my own analysis over everything that has been jotted down by Arifanla Jogun Omodwagba. Let me give it all to the panelists now. Let them continue from where I stop. Thank you so very much. Jetta Queen, Queen of Energy, and all the panelists, over to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Arifa. Let me quickly say something and drop. I know you have a lot of people waiting on the queue to send their request as well. What I really observe from this corona inquest, even before today, from another particular person at the previous corona inquest, you know, you've been there. We have not been there. We are just watching you guys. Maybe when you are in the inquest, you show us the vicinity and things like that. To me, if every other people in that inquest are not being choked, are not being stressed, I don't know why others who are trying to give us the situation, the report of this situation, are the ones falling victim of getting choked. You all remember the day Adura also was supposed to say something at the inquest.
He shocked too.
That was how we had that Adura did the same thing, that he was not feeling too well, whereby the judge was asking him if he was hungry, if they should get him something to eat. I don't know how this script of choking has become a part and parcel of what is it? What will I say of this? Trying to get the submission or their own story about the incident. Fine, if he had any health issues, to me, I think COVID is no longer in existence. And if COVID is in existence, because when you people started today, when the camera was pointed at Spending, I could see him with a face mask.
Yes.
And other people who were there were not with face masks, where we would have said there is a preventive measure for.
Don't forget that.
cover his head with hoodie.
Yes, I'm coming to that. Where we would have said there is a measure, a health measure for everybody that, okay, when you are coming into the inquest, come with your nose cover, come with this, come with that. He is not a criminal, I would say. Because maybe for him to be covering his face, he might want not to disclose his identity. But immediately he got there, he should have removed everything. To me, from my own point of view, he should have removed those fake marks, the hooded he has on his head, on his face. You know, all those things would have even give him, he should have prepared himself. Fine. Someone said anxiety or one other thing like that might, to me, spending might believe, okay, he's there. He's facing a lot of crowd. He doesn't know how to, but this is not the period. We don't need this at this particular time. Just like people are saying, 6 months we've been in this thing, and everybody felt today that if they come to say what they know, then the progression continues. But now, because he could not even finish, now it's been extended till 15. That is for spending. God forbid, we are not foreseeing. We are not soothsayers. What do we know that will happen before the 15th? Prime Boy haven't said anything. The nurse haven't said anything. You know, to me, this is not what we were all expecting. But God knows best. But to me, all these things, if they are intentional, if they are not intentional, God must surely expose every hidden truth in this story of Mohbad. Because to me, this is getting out of hand, and it's becoming like a movie. It's becoming like a movie to me. It is no longer a true story. Let me just put it that way. I don't know how this thing is being acted, but to me, today, I don't really know what to say from here. Let me just keep it from here. But I just want to point out that view, that the same thing happened to Adura that very day. This issue of being stressed. So I don't know why they are being stressed. That means for them to be stressed, something that is heavier than their mouth, which they are supposed to say, doesn't want to come out from their mouth. I will put it that way. Something heavier than their mouth, or something heavier than them that they are supposed to say, that will, if I say this thing, this will happen, that will happen. To me, that is how I counted it. Because if it had never happened to Adura, because I saw you people in that vicinity, in that room. So if only one person can be stressed because of maybe the place was, because I had, if I'm not wrong, I had Arifa saying maybe the place was crowded, a lot of people. Because it was crowded and a lot of people, which kind of heat, you understand? It should, to me, God forbid, but a lot of people, that is the time they want to shake away all this sweat. Maybe that person is sweating, the person will be like, you, even if it's fever, I no go gree for you this fever. If na headache, you this headache, if you like, knock me past like this, I go talk what I want to talk today, make it come off for my mouth. To me, that is the way I feel it is, but we don't know what is happening, and we pray God gives us a clue to all these games that is being played. For now, that is my submission. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Delta Queen. I kind of agree with you, because all this excuse of heat, faint, because I saw him going into the court and he was wearing hoodie, like UK here that we're wearing hoodie, put a hood on his head, put nose masks, and you know that place is crowded. Why would you dress that way to a court? Like, why would you want to cover your whole body? Wear a t-shirt, even if you're wearing a nose mask, that's fine. You understand? Nigerian weather is hot. You are dressing like you are in UK. It doesn't make sense. So I think, like you said, there is something heavy in their mouth that they cannot say. I am Inquest. There is something heavy in their mouth that they cannot say that is causing them to be anxious and very nervous. Exactly. Because I don't see any reason why you are sweating in there, and meanwhile, I'm sure in that country they must have had like over 50 people there. Nobody is sweating, nobody is feeling heat aside you in particular. Why is that? There's a question mark there. And this is not fair. This is not right. Spending has something to say, and he must say it.
If
He must say it. If I was the judge, you will not go anywhere. We will carry on. We must finish this thing. They should get him a personal fan and put it in his face. Let him stand there. Remove that jumper, wear a t-shirt, and speak. Because this is not called for. Who is he scared of? Because you should remember, if he doesn't talk, he is the one who will go and face his sentence. Nobody will face sentence for him.
Exactly.
Nobody.
He's already spreading that he invited the
No one will face that sentence for you. You are going to go there and face it yourself. So what are you hiding? Just say what you have. And I don't know why the court didn't even allow Prime Boy to speak first. Because what he did has now made Prime Boy not to talk, not to have his own time to speak. Which I kind of find it very, 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 very funny. I don't understand. I don't understand how African work. Because I don't get it. Let's stop judging. So what have you got to say if we don't judge? What do you want us to say? To say they are feeling heat and they went out of there? Special Flora. Who is Special Flora anyway? Come up and tell us why we shouldn't judge.
Sorry, Queen of Energy. For the person who said we should stop judging, if you
just be in comment section and be talking foolishly.
I know.
Don't have anything to say. Leave the life.
I know. We are not judging, but we are just trying to pour out.
We are saying something. We're not judging anybody. What are you saying in that comment section?
We are just trying to pour out our expectation. No one is here judging anybody.
So
let's be mindful of
don't
what
write comments, I beg. Don't write comments. I will block you. I will block you. What are you saying? People are saying something. You're telling us not to judge. We've been here for 6 months, and we've been here the whole night. No, some people didn't sleep. You went to court for 1 hour. You couldn't say nothing, and you're telling us not to judge. And you're telling us not to say anything. If you type again, I swear I will block you. Give them time. Tell us how many times we should give them. Write it there and tell me how long do you want us to give them.
We are joking,
so that we can understand.
In this matter, they think we are joking.
People have lost sleep. People mental state is not normal. You're telling us to give them time.
For years. So since yesterday, I never sleep better sleep because of Corona Inquest. Corona Inquest, we don't plan. Wait,
people are here talking. Somebody will be in comment section because you can have hand to comment. You will not think well before you comment.
You think
it's a joke here? We are joking.
Sorry,
we are just here to catch cruise.
Sorry, Queen of Energy. Just take water. My sister, I know you are angry. One thing I always tell people is let's be mindful of English, the word of English that we use when we are trying to communicate or pass our words to people. It's not every time you say people are dragging, people are judging. When people pour out their mind to say things, do we class it as dragging? No. This thing is being peaceful here. We are being peaceful here, trying to say, oh, what happened today? It is not our expectation. We never expected this. So for us to come out to be saying, this is not what we expected, is that judgment? Is that dragging? I don't understand. Please. People commenting, trying to say they are dragging, they are this, they are that. It is not done.
You're telling me we're not in their shoes. Are they in our own shoes?
It's okay, Queen.
We too, we have shoes that we are wearing here. You're telling me we're not in their shoes. What do you mean by we're not in their shoes? People are trying to make sense out of what happened in Corona Inquest that is not making sense. You are sitting down there telling us you're not in their shoes. I don't block you. Go meet your ancestors. Tell them that.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Queen, please, just calm down.
I'm calm. I'm just talking and this one is there typing.
All of us are feeling a little bit very disappointed because in the first place, like we all, in fact, the truth is that, like you rightly put it, they are still struggling to be able to manipulate the situation. That is what they are doing. They are trying to do. But the truth is that they cannot manipulate the situation because everything is obvious. Everything is obvious. How will this guy start choking all of a sudden? Was he sick before? If it's just because of the fasting, he would have given maybe a reason that, okay, because he's fasting, he cannot come to answer any question. You cannot come to court and they ask you a question, you start choking. If you are choking, it means that you want to say something which you don't want to say. You know? So there is something you have to say, but you don't want to say it. You are saying something else, and you are looking for words. And when you are looking for words, you can easily choke. That's what I think. And in fact, like I said yesterday, there are three aspects or three domains or three sectors or three major people that we must be able to consistently put pressure on them. Like I said yesterday, we have the governor of Lagos State, we have the police of Lagos State, and we have the presidency, President Tinubu. These three people must give us this justice. We should focus on them because all these things, like you said, these are dramas. They are playing drama. This is Nigerian movie that they are playing here. This is not court. We came this morning for serious business, and all of a sudden you start saying that you are choking, you are blah blah, and all of that. Like you guys, if the judge was also a serious judge, they would have brought all the necessary facilities there, put it before him, remove those things on your body so that you can feel free, and then give us what we want today. We came here for serious business.
Exactly.
That is what was supposed to have been done. You say no, you see, no, take your time, blah blah blah. What kind of junk are we talking about? They are trying still to manipulate the situation, but they cannot manipulate it. At the end of the day, the truth will come out. Because all what he is saying now, first of all, the other time he talked about he saw Mohbad at 9 p.m. Night has moved from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. So all those things are supposed to be taken into consideration. You cannot make one statement today, the next day you are changing the statement. That's already lies telling. And we must be able to understand that there is no way that the people who are concerned with this matter will also back down. They are not backing down. They are putting all their pressure, they are putting all their effort, putting money to make sure that the case is corrupted. And it has always been corrupted. But at the end of the day, I am very, very convinced. I am extremely convinced with what has happened today. This is just a pure drama. And I think that the judge, where he or she is right now, should understand better. In matters of this nature, the judge was supposed to do two things. One, bring all the facilities for this man to say the truth. Because who are those who are spending, where is the budget to be able to do this corona inquest all the time? Except that maybe the president of the country does not know that this thing is a whole budget to organize an inquest. It's a whole budget on its own. If that money is too much in Nigeria and people are suffering like that on the streets of Nigeria, then the government is not serious. The government is not serious. So the government must come into this matter because they cannot keep on spending money. People are spending money and time is going for a simple case. A simple case. The matter is not simple, but the case to produce the result of this case is extremely simple. Extremely simple. So that is the first thing that I see, that the government cannot keep on spending money on one particular case. It means that this thing is extremely serious. It's extremely serious and it will not end like they are thinking. This man choking today is just the beginning of the truth that will be revealed. And then number two, we must understand that the judge was supposed to be able to make sure that if he cannot talk, the only thing that would have happened there was that he cannot talk, he is collapsing. That was the only thing that the judge would have warranted that the case should be postponed. But in this case, I think that the judge also is being compromised. That's what I can say without fear or favor. The judge is being compromised. The only thing that would have stopped this spending from talking was that he is dying, he's collapsing, he's foaming. You are there talking, they allow you, you go out, you take cold water, you come back, but you cannot continue talking and explaining the situation. What were the questions that were first of all asked to him? What were the questions? So all this ranting all about and things like that, for me, is just a drama. A drama that, you know, when you look at it carefully also, you will discover that they are trying to upgrade in their actions. Now, the truth is coming out that, okay, there was an argument. We never heard about the story that Madame Widow was trying to go and sleep somewhere else, and then there was a heated argument between him and Mo. Today we are hearing that. So those are all indications. Those are indications. That statement alone is an indication that you said you didn't want to sleep in the house, meaning that you didn't want to set eye on Mo at all. So then forcing you to go to the house with him create another tension, which orchestrated another probably fight, which you were ready for. She was ready for anything with Mohbad that night. As simple as that. So when they're asking all these questions, some kind of childish things and all of that, I just look at it, they are saying maybe these people, they are not serious. I want to remind the presidency, I'm sure they are following us. Please, Mr. President, you know what happened in this matter. There is no need to be dragging Cameroonians, dragging Nigerians, dragging people all over the world on one particular case for 6 months. It doesn't resemble the justice system of Nigeria. Please bring out the truth as soon as possible and let's move on. Mr. Governor, please bring out the truth and let's move on. Mr. Police people, bring out the truth and let's move on. Those are the 3 aspects I will keep hammering on because they know what transpired. All of this thing up and down, fainting, drinking water, and so on. These are all dramas. These are drama.
They play with people's emotions everywhere.
This is drama.
I swear, if anybody comments anything there today, I go block person. Today, they vex.
No, nobody should bring all those sentimental issues here. Anybody who bring those sentimental things, the person should be out. Yes, I agree with you. Any sentimental statement here today, the person is out. What are you talking about? The whole of today, I could not even concentrate on what I was supposed to do. I'm rushing. Oh, let me come and follow live. I wanted to find out. I went
following live. Queen of Energy, throughout the night, we didn't sleep. We were online crying. Everybody was so emotional.
If anybody type anything, I go send you to your generation.
This is horrible. We're talking about life here. We're talking about somebody who has been killed. You come here and say we should give them time. How much time? 6 months?
Christian,
6 months to 6 months?
Christian, to add to what you said, if it was not a fatal incident that happened to Spending, if they had not required emergency to come and pick him up, he should have sat in a place where they were giving him first aid, and the next person that was available should have come out to say something.
Prime boy,
but for you to say they should just end it that way because no. This is so disappointing.
Spending is feeling heat. Spending should go and relax for a minute. Why is Prime boy go in the box and give his own submission?
Okay, can I speak now?
Someone now is going to be telling us something like we don't have.
Exactly. That is what the judge would have done.
What I want to say,
and one more thing again, Christian, like you said, there has been conspiracy. We don't need a judge to tell us what has happened against now. We have all seen the truth. We are getting headway. I promise everyone who have been fighting for justice, I pray that all the fights we have been fighting will not be in vain. Because even if Spending did not finish talking today, he has said so many things that the Mohbad wife did not say when she went to the inquest.
Exactly.
You can say that what the little Spending said today, the wife did not say it in the inquest, even under oath when she was there. So for you people to know that if spending have not even said a lot, there is victory for justice for Mohbad. Congratulations to everyone, I will say that.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100% on that. I agree with you.
Thank you.
I agree with you.
I am Yinka on mute, please. And talk. I think you came here before half not. Yinka, are you there? Okay, if she's not there, then half not, please unmute.
From what he said, they started arguing from the house to the show, even from the show back home. It got to a point, he even said, okay, I don't want to go home. You know, so she was already angry. And when they got home, what happened? So Spending has a lot to say. He knew everything that happened from the beginning to the end. And the little he has said so far, the only thing I will say is that Wunmi killed Mohbad from what Spending has said so far. And I pray that he's going to say that which he didn't want to say before. He will be forced to say it by the Spirit of God Almighty in heaven. Spending will talk. Justice for Mohbad. Thank you.
Thank you. There's something heavy in his mouth. We will not just put it like like Black Widow killed him, but there is something in heavy in Spending's mouth that he cannot say, but he will say it. We want them to say it themselves. We are not going to say it for them. They have to say it themselves. That's it. That's what happened. Love and energy. Yeah.
All I can say today, because of the threat, that's why he dressed up and put marks on his face. The threat that he's been
that was Nigeria. The hit that is in Nigeria, you went to where?
Marks. Yeah. You say you are hiding. You don't want to be recognized as Mohbad witness, loyal friend that was on the scene from start to end. And then you pull mask. He compromised with them. He did. He compromised. Because Wunmi took the knife and stabbed Mohbad. Wunmi closed the door on Mohbad. When I told her, let's take Mohbad to the hospital, she came and lied to me, said Mohbad said he didn't want her to go. Those are the things he choked on. Those are the things he choked on. If he doesn't take that bullet for Mohbad next month, we'll drag him. All the things that he's been telling every host, they will put it outside. What are you afraid of? When Wunmi was killing Mohbad, was she afraid? No, he's your friend. Take the bullet. Why did you even waste Prambo time? If you knew you were not prepared, you couldn't tell the people you were fasting. You're going to court and you're fasting. You shouldn't fast because you know you are going to face people to be cross-examined. So why did you fast in the first place? And the Nigerian government, they knew the place was going to be overcrowded. The first thing, AC should have been working and going. That place is so hot. Do you expect 1,000 people to be in there? You off the light, no AC? How do you expect these people to say?
Sorry to cut you short, but I don't understand why they have to give that rules and regulation that in this setting time, exactly. the generator needs to be off. That it doesn't make sense. Why would the generator be off at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in a court?
Thank you. Why?
Why should it be off?
That's my question. Why did you guys off? Like, I don't understand these people. Compromising with
if
people.
You know your generator cannot walk past that time, tell somebody. People are ready to volunteer the generation to be working there.
That exactly, my brother Black Velvet. Why did you off the light? You're supposed to prepare the place. You got thousands of people, including workers.
Just went off generator.
And you offing generator? Are you kidding me? And you offing light?
offing lights in a
What
court.
are these people compromising on this
In a
board
court,
there for
when it's
what?
supposed to be 24/7 working generator.
Spending, choking, and wasting Prime Boy time.
Wow.
What are you? Take him off. Let Prime Boy come on. Another 1 month again, we are going to April 15. Why are these people doing this to us? What kind of nonsense is this? But good thing I'm happy. Congratulations to us, because Spending will talk. Wherever he have told all the hosts, he will spill them outside. That knife that Wunmi took to buy Mohbad, he will talk about it. And Father, no, we want to say thank you. We appreciate you because God is working. Because we were praying that you won't stand with Wunmi forever. You will withdraw from this case. And we want to say congratulations to you, okay? Thank you for withdrawing, because Wunmi buy Mohbad and we're not going to bow down to that.
Well, I will leave the decision to the panelists. But as for me, I won't pay more attention to that. But I will pay more attention to Oba Elegushi. Whose representative arrived even before the court. Thanks go to God. It's a kind of journey mercy for all of us.
Very soon it will now we go ras.
No, this place is gonna get crazy when the time comes.
Crazy
Right
and
now,
ras.
don't be calm. We're
With
good
the
with
truth.
it. We're good with the few 30s
Eh.
that we have. We're good with that. We're good with that for now.
What happened on the 3rd Miller Bridge and the the guy out. So the guy stood up. Could it be at that moment there is possibility of spiritual attack? Because for the guy to have mentioned something, well, to have first mentioned something about 3rd Milan Bridge, now we have to look at every angle. I know Handy have said something about compromise. Yes, we're not erasing that out. But let's also look at the part of spiritual aspect of it. With everything we've known these guys with, that they will go to any length to do. Like, one man she assassin yon pe to ba ti fe so nkan bayi ko shock. For Arifa to have said the guy first mentioned something about 3rd Miller Bridge and the magistrate cut him off, then all of a sudden he's choked. Then let's look at the side of spiritual aspect of it. And I want to say it because before I heard this part from Arifa, I was very, very upset. I was angry and I was in the mood to curse everybody out, including Spending and everything. But with what I heard from Arifa, I'm calm now. And I want to say this, that gather, they will all gather and their gathering will not stand. Yes. In the next inquest, for every woman, every mother that is following this justice from Mohbad, please, I am begging you, let's raise an altar of prayer for 3 days, even till the end of that day, that those witnesses will be speaking. We will be in our fasting and prayer, and we will continue to pray that God Almighty should turn everything around, because right now this is no longer a joke. And I think they want to use the next 3 weeks or how many months to see how far they can go on Prime Boy as well. Now I want to say this. If we are saying, let's assume Spending is scared and Prime Boy is not scared. Prime Boy has
the likes of Arifa and Perkins talking to him. Who does spending has? This guy needs a closure. He needs reassurance. He needs somebody to boost his confidence. And I think he needs to be secure as well. Secure as the Baba Mohbad team, as they've spoken to him. Have they been able to invite him? We need to look at everything. If he's afraid, he needs closure. He needs people that on the part of this justice for Mohbad to stand with him and to keep assuring him. He doesn't have to come online. But we're going about putting a cost through to him every time to say nothing is going to happen, say your truth and everything. Prime Boy is always online. He has people telling him justice for Mohbad. He has the likes of Arifa and Perkins always telling him, hearing something from him, giving him advice and everything. Spending has nobody. Spending has nobody. The guy is just there. Please, next inquest, women, mothers on this justice for Mohbad, we need to raise altars of prayer with fasting and prayer till the end of that day. That Pekimo won, so and none of those guys will choke. None of those guys will choke.
I will not stop. Today is going to be the 6th day. Kábíyèsí Elegushi, mo rọ́wọ́ yín o. Mo rọ́wọ́ yín o. And nǹkan tó lè jẹ́ káwa tún fọ́ fún yín àti ìmọ̀ o. Ojú ti ẹni tó pa náà o. Kábíyèsí ojú tì yín ẹ pa Mohbad ẹ lè jí àbí ojú ti tì yín o. Ó yẹ kán gbé wálé yín kẹ́ ẹ sùn jẹ ni. Ṣèbọ́ba ò kí ń fojú kòkú lẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹ tún wá fẹ̀sìn yín mọ́ lábẹ́ agbádá. Ẹ tún rán àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké kán máa ṣọ́ wa kiri. Kí la ṣe fún yín? Kí la ṣe fún yín? Gbogbo àwọn ọba aládéládé nílẹ̀ Yorùbá dẹ̀ ń wòran. Ọba kan dẹ̀ ń kwẹ́rẹ̀ yí gbogbo yín lára. Nípínlẹ̀ Èkó nìkan.
Arifa.
Or the king.
Arifa.
Baba.
Ṣé ìtọ́ba ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ọba ẹ má máa sọ pé gbogbo àwọn ọba aládéládé wòran. Àwọn ọba tí gbogbo àárín wọn ò unite wọ́n pa àwọn ọba lẹ́kìtì ẹ̀yin ẹ gbọ́ kọ́ bá kán sọ̀rọ̀ sí. Sẹ́yìn gbọ́ kọ́ bá kán sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ti kẹ́dùn wọ́n ká wọ́n tó àwọn kẹ́dùn. Àwọn kan bá mọ́ wọn ká kú má ìdá wọn ni so ẹ má máa sọ pé gbogbo àwọn bá ń wòran wọn láìkára wọn.
This is serious.
In addition, Mr. Arifa, just like Mr.
Daish, over to you.
I'm not going to stick. You are still going to continue with the analysis you are doing on the king, but I want to add something. Seeing considering Mr. Kunleso, Bushiwa in Yoruba land, name one king that people respect. Name one king that does not have one thing or the other in their hands. Name one king, one like this. Not even the top one in Yoruba land, the party king. Not even one. So it's not like all the kings are looking. They are all birds of the same feather. ETJ Shisita, ETJ Shisita. Nine with this, nine will see. Nine will see. All of them, they are absolutely distinct. Absolutely. If not, because I'm seeing the comments, people are mentioning the name of it. Is this not the right time for them to come out and say what is happening? If truly, what is happening? They are not decent. All of them. So we don't need to be keeping what's under the tongue, right? Let's just point it to them. Let's just show them that this is what you guys are doing. You are not kinging. You cannot be kinging over us, and you believe that you are almighty and you can just do whatever it is that you want at any point in time, and nobody's gonna question you. You are all politically elected or selected. So where is the value? In Yoruba land, according to what we knew when we were growing up, it is the gods that will pick, right? It is the gods that will pick. But now it is the politician that picks. So where's the value? Yes, sir. Continue with yes, sir.
You're very, very right, my brother. I'm coming. I will allow you to. It is such a shame, a big shame, that a whole king, Elegushi, I keep saying this. Kakakuwa son la romo ya jenye tun fi gbogbo ọmọ bobìnrin. Una trail Mohbad so te una end down. Una don't start to the trail the host. Igba na npa. Wọ́n ní pa o. Àfi tẹ́ bá jí tẹ́ kọrí sí sánmọ̀. Tẹ́ de gbẹ́sẹ̀ lélẹ̀ lókù. Àmọ́ tẹ́ bá ti jí dórí yín kan sánmọ̀ tẹ́sẹ̀ yín sì kanlẹ̀ kábíyèsí. Ẹjọ́ kọkùnrin tàtọ̀rìn kóbìnrin tàtọ̀rìn káwọ́ ẹni tí ó lómi lẹ́yìn ẹsẹ̀ jù. I've been asking for 3 days now, what is your car doing in Mohbad premises? These are simple things. These are simple things. One idiot sent message this morning saying all our plan, we just want them to arrest Wunmi. In all day. All of them are that king they resemble. Bahankali. Because this thing is very, very obvious, very, very simple and very clear. Tell the world, as a king, call upon CY to go and do DNA. So that you will be free. Set yourself free. But because Liãm belongs to you, because Liãm belongs to you, you cannot deny Liãm. This is why you are sending your representative to come to the inquest, to come and spar, to view the idiots where they threat up and down, where say na him be Dangote, na him be Obasanjo, na they hide for the streets of Corona Inquest. They hide. That one they hide up and down. That one they hide up and down. This is very, very serious. Kábíyèsí, ẹ bá kọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ní jáwọ́ ẹ jásẹ̀ o. Ẹ bá lẹ̀ ní jáwọ́ nù wàkíwà tẹ́ ń wí kábíyèsí ẹ jásẹ̀. Wọ́n ṣe pé yín náà ẹ kàn dákẹ́ bí ajá ṣe dákẹ́ tó ń tògbóró. Bágùtàn ṣe ń dákẹ́ tòun àti rọ̀rọ̀ ọrùn rẹ̀. Kábíyèsí, wọ́n ti rán yín bẹ́ẹ̀ rí gbọ́ ọ̀dájú kò yẹ kó tó báyìí náà.
kò yẹ kó tó báyìí rárá. Ìbàjẹ́ ti wá wọ̀ yín lẹ́wù, ẹ ti wẹ̀wù bàjẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí kan ṣe ń wẹ̀wù ẹ̀jẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ṣe wẹ̀wù bàjẹ́. Tẹ́ bá wọ ordinary àgbàdá báyìí ìbàjẹ́ ni, bẹ́ẹ̀ dé fìlà ìbàjẹ́ ni. Ẹ wá ní nǹkan kan tẹ́ tí ẹ ń ronú sí. The only thing tó kù tẹ́ ń ronú sí òun ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa bà ìdílé onílé kan jẹ́, tẹ́ ẹ máa pa ilé kan lẹ́kún. Ṣé bódìdí ọba ìlú ni yín? Àwọn tẹ́ ẹ jọba lé lórí gan kí láǹfààní tán ti rí lára yín látìgbà tẹ́ ti jọba from 2010 tẹ́ ti jọba roughly 14 years ago. Kí láǹfààní tí ìlú tẹ́ ẹ wá ti rí lára yín? Wọn kọ ìtàn rí kankan pa yín rí bí kan lẹ dóyàwó níyàwó. Mo rí girlfriend mi pẹ̀lú ọba bí kan lọ́ba gbólóṣó kọ́ bá mọ̀ sùn tẹ́ orí adé. Ṣáwọn wà tó yẹ kán bá lọ́wọ́ ọba nìyẹn. Àwọn tó ń dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún yín wá responsible jẹ̀yìn tó ń dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún lọ. Àwọn tó ń dọ̀bálẹ̀ wájú yín wọ́n wá responsible ju ẹ̀yin gangan tó ń dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún lọ. The funniest part is ó yẹ ẹ lọ mú ẹ lọ ṣe nǹkan kan fún, ó yẹ ẹ lọ ṣe báyìí, ẹ lọ ṣe báyìí. Àwòmọ́jú ni òun la jẹ́ ọmọ wà àgbàdo náà. Túndélé àtẹ́ǹsì. Àwòmọ́jú la jẹ́ ọmọ wà àgbàdo náà gò. Bàbá ń pa kínní yìí. We gave no attention to distraction. We give no attention to distraction. At this particular point in time, for good 10 years, ma cut and short, 14 years now, you as a king, 30 wà lórí oyè, kí ni àǹfààní tí etí ọ̀sà ti jẹ lára yín? Kò sí. Kànràn bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀ ń promote tọ́ọ̀gì ni. Kàràbẹ́ ẹ̀ ń promote àwọn tọ́ọ̀gì ni. Àwọn tọ́ọ̀gì wá kún etí ọ̀sà débi pé èèyàn kan lè jí láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kan kó sọ pé ó fẹ́ lọ ṣeré létí ọ̀sà. Wọ́n á nú ẹ̀, wọ́n á gbàyàwó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, ṣojú ẹ̀ wọ́n á tún bá a sùn. Ìròyìn dẹ̀ ń dé tí yín kábíyèsí ẹ̀ ti ń dọwọ́ bò lórí torí pé rúurú ń borùn. Kí lẹ́yìn náà wá bí rádaràda tó ń ṣe lẹ́yìn náà ń ṣe ló jẹ́ kẹ́ dọ́dọ̀ Cynthia. Àbí rádaràda yẹn náà kọ́ nìyẹn. Ẹ̀mí èèyàn wá jọ yín lójú. Àwọn tẹ́ ẹ rán lọ sílé Mohbad, those ones that you sent there on Monday, the one wey go deliver give Wunmi. On Tuesday is the ones wey go there wey go view. How sure are we say you yourself never even find them? Because una no dey ever want me una secret dey outside. How sure are we say you never even murdered them? Because this is una habit. You people are used to it and you are feeling very more comfortable. Killing is your hobby. Ẹlẹ́ni tó jalè lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó bá dàrán borí aṣọ olè náà ni. What are you trying to tell me? What do you think is at stake? You don't want to lose your baby. Why don't you retrieve that baby when Mohbad was alive? Why can't you people sit on a round table and settle things, settle the score, call on Mohbad, collect your pikin now? Leave Mohbad, may they live in life, may they chop in rice, up and down. Leave Mohbad, may they drink in wine, up and down now. Up and down. Leave Mohbad, may they drink in wine, up and down.
Arifa.
Andy.
Sorry to interject. It's not only about the son. It's not only about the son. If it's only about the son, I can tell you for free, Mohbad will still be alive. It's not only about the son. It's also about the property and the royalty of Mohbad. That is why Wunmi will never seek asylum. Once she seeks asylum, that motive regarding to the property and the royalty of Mohbad will be a forgotten issue for them. Let me allow you to continue, Arifa.
So, Oba wants to inherit his own son that happens to be your younger brother.